Hey there, nerds. Jimmy Palmquist here, and I want to talk a little bit about James Bond Spectre. Now, this is the spoiler version. I am going to be talking the hell out of this movie, therefore giving away things that happened in the movie. So, if you don't want to hear what happened, then go check out my normal review. Now, James Bond Spectre. Leaving the theater, I was a little torn. I wasn't sure how I felt. There were some things I really liked, and there were some things I was like, man, I don't understand. I don't know. Obviously, we know, we had a rumor, it's whatever. Christoph Waltz is Blofeld. I love how they tie this in to James Bond's past and his history, specifically coming off the events of Skyfall. Love what they did there. I think it's phenomenal, great storytelling. I love how we meet Blofeld. I love that Blofeld's running Spectre. Great storytelling with that. There are a lot of homages to Bond's history. And I might be reading into this. This might not exist at all, except in my mind. But there are several scenes where I'm like, all right, this is from On Her Majesty's Secret Service, or this is from Diamonds Are Forever. Saw that a lot, and I loved it. In my mind, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Telly Savalas as Blofeld, phenomenal. In my mind, Diamonds Are Forever, Charles Gray, Blofeld, amazing. I do like Donald Pleasance as Blofeld in You Only Live Once, but I'm not a huge fan of that movie, so it's hard for me to say, oh, I really like that. But I do like Blofeld in that. I'm just not a big fan of the movie. So in Spectre, we see a lot of tie-ins to Daniel Craig's his first and his third flick, which would be Casino Royale and Skyfall. I was really disappointed that they, as far as I could tell, completely omitted Quantum Solace. I don't know why. I know a lot of Bond fans don't like that film. I actually thought it was alright. I know it was hampered by the writer's strike. But, was it Dominic Green in the movie? Was the villain? I thought he was great. Thought he was fine. He was your Bond villain. I thought there's some great scenes in that movie. I thought the opening sequence was great. I thought the fact that there's a mole within MI6 was great. So I'm disappointed that they did not include that film in basically, not necessarily flashbacks, but tying it all in together with Spectre and how Blofeld has been tormenting Bond forever. One of the things I didn't like is at the end of the movie, Bond and the Bond girl get in a car and drive away happily ever after. And I was thinking, oh my God, is this Daniel Craig's last movie? Not last Bond movie? And I heard the rumors, he'd said I would cut my wrist before I would do another Bond flick. But I thought in the back of my head, man, I'm pretty sure he's contracted for at least one more movie. So when I got home, I checked it, and yeah, he's got one more movie on the contract. Obviously, if he negotiates out of it or what have you, that's all dandy for him, I guess. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you know what would be amazing? Blofeld survives, and it's kind of lame how they get him and he survives. But he survives. I almost pictured an On Her Majesty's Secret Service where you have Bond and his brand spanking new wife driving away, and all of a sudden, car gets shot up, Bond gets out, angry as hell, but then he realizes his new bride is dead. She was shot. Oh my God, heartbreaking. Bond cannot be happy. He cannot have solace, happiness in his life. And to see him crushed like that was heartbreaking. I almost picture the fifth Daniel Craig Bond film opening with him and his new girlfriend driving off, car gets shot up, she's dead, it's Blofeld, revenge flick. That would make this film a whole lot better. I would love this film if that was the setup. If this is a standalone film, it's a middle-of-the-road Bond flick. I did not like the opening sequence. It was all right. I really did not like the title sequence with the song. It was not good. Coming off of Skyfall with Adele singing the opening credits. Oh, amazing. This one, awful. Just not good. The credits were lame, not great. I really did like how M, Moneypenny, and Q were involved, and they were physically involved. I mean, they were taking shots, running around, doing what they had to do to get things done. Really like that. I really like how they were able to incorporate Madame Judi Dench. That was phenomenal. I think she's the best M we've ever seen. Granted, there's only been 3 that I know of. But she was the best. I think Ralph Fiennes has done a great job replacing her, and I thought they did a good job with him in this film. Q was a great, love it. Nobody can replace Desmond, but this is a good Q, because they really have not done the same things with him. Again, if this film turns into basically the first of a 2-parter, and we see Bond going for revenge on Blofeld, kind of similar to Diamonds Are Forever, I would be thrilled. If that's the case, this gets 4.5, 4 Nerd Skulls out of 5. If it's not the case, and it's a standalone Bond flick, and if it's the last one from Daniel Craig, gotta go 2.5 to 3 Nerd Skulls. Should have ended with Skyfall. That was an amazing capper. But then again, if it's not, he drives off into the sunset, and we have a new 007. That kind of reminiscent of when Desmond's Q left for John Cleese's R. Okay, I get it. Whatever. Not as satisfying as I want, but it's not the worst in the world. So if you've seen it and you are all up on the spoilers, let me know. If you have not seen it, again, I warned you. Sorry if it spoiled it, but that is my spoiler-filled review of Spectre.